Good evening, boys and girls, and welcome to the Saturday Night Creche. And here we are back after having the last week off after that 48-hour nonsense that went on that we all enjoyed so much and raised a huge amount of money for a very, very good cause. We are, of course, back. So, who is with us this evening? Let's take a look. We have Mr. James. Evening, James.
Hello.
How are
you
you?
doing? Yeah, no, I'm doing really good. I'm busy playing Spot the correct thing tonight, as you can see.
I thought you were doing a jigsaw. Yeah.
Something a little bit different.
So what is this? What is it?
So yeah, basically this is little white metal vehicles, tanks, soldiers, etc., etc. It was in amongst the donation to Models for Heroes, and it very nearly went in the bin. But I decided that I would try my best to save them because we have tanks with some very problematic turrets, shall we say? A bit of Viagra, and we should have them back up and running. Within luck.
A little bit droopy, are they?
Yeah. So, and some of them have been painted, which is a bit of a shame, but we're going to try and restore them back to their proper white metal, and then they can go off to be loved and cherished by a beneficiary. So yeah, that's the plan.
Awesome. Well, let's hope you can find all the bits that go in the right places and get that paint off.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hope so.
Cool. Excellent. And we are also joined by Mr. Lewis. Good evening, Lewis.
On mute.
I've unmuted you.
Thank you.
That's all right.
Hello.
How's you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you. Yourselves?
Yeah, I'm tired. It's been a long week. I see you've got the old pin vise out. You're not doing portholes, are you?
I am, yes.
Oh,
I thought I'd get some practice in for the Titanic.
Right, okay.
But I sort of got, after the 48-hour build, I didn't really know what to do. I've got the HMS Victory, but there's a lot of intricate painting that needs to be done on it next. And I just don't feel up to it. I don't want to rush it. I don't want to mess it up. So I thought I'd leave it until I've got a few days off work and then I can give it my all. So I have decided to do the HMS Prince of Wales with 4 sheets of photo etch and brass barrels.
Right, okay. So you're gone for something simple then?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Sorry.
And
you put all the supplies. Thank you.
That's okay. So you've literally just started it?
Yeah, literally all I've done is sanded the seam line on the bottom and started drilling the portholes. Next thing will be put the propeller shafts and propellers on. Well, not propellers, but the propeller shafts and the housings. And then work on the turrets.
Nice. And are the turrets photo etch, are they?
Unfortunately not. They're plastic casing, but I am changing the barrels to brass. Need to go through the photo etch and see if there's any goodness that I can put on it or need to put on, because we all know photo etch is the future.
The future of filling my bin.
No.
Awesome.
It's great stuff.
Okay. I believe you. I do, 100%. So, and last but not least, we've also got Mr. Steve with us. Evening, Steve.
Evening, you all right?
Yeah, not bad. Busy week?
No, I'm off half term last week and this week.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what are you working on?
Just
I can see something on the bench, but I can't work out what it is.
It's chassis for the Batmobile.
Oh, which one?
The Dark Batman versus Superman.
Okay, yeah. Ben Affleck's.
It's, 1 second.
The bat fleck. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Nice. Who makes that?
That is Mobius model.
Okay. Thoughts? Any good?
Details a bit soft, but yeah,
Looks pretty detailed from what I can see, like.
it's not too bad. But, yeah, it's just this is just going to be out of the box. I'm not lighting it or anything like that.
Yeah.
Straight out of the box. And I'm only doing it on the stream, so.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Get you.
Yeah.
Cool.
What about yourself?
Myself, I'm going to be carrying on with a bit of putting this links together. So a little bit more masking up the windows and stuff. So that's what I'm going to be getting up to this evening.
Excellent.
Yeah. So right, there we go, everybody. That's what we're up to. What are you up to? Let us know in chat. It'd be interesting to know. Talking of chat, let's go see who is here and who's talking. So first and foremost, we've got Mark Shellard saying good evening, everyone. So evening, Mark.
Good evening, Mark.
And we've got Steve and myself saying good evening. And there's Mike from Scaly Models fame saying evening, guys. So evening, Mike. Good to see you.
Evening, Mike.
And that's Mike saying hi to everybody. And we've got Scotty Scale Studio in saying good evening, hosts and chatties. How is everyone? Doing very well, thank you, Scott.
Evening, Scotty.
So is the bench recovered and in a new place now? That's the big question at the moment. This one had a little bit of a mishap, didn't he, James?
He certainly did, yeah. I believe it's good news, though.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think I've seen pictures.
And we've got Mark Shellard saying hi to Mike. And we've got Sue, Ice Queen, in saying good evening, everyone. Good evening, Sue. Good to see you here. How's the new camera treating you? Is it improved anything? Everything loads better now? And I liked the figure you completed the other day as well. Very, very nice indeed. And Sue saying hi to Mark. And Plastic Monkey's here as well, saying evening, guys. Evening, Paul. Hope you're doing all right.
Evening, Paul.
And we've got Scott from Orkney Isle fame over at the Junk Works. Been practicing his Rust technique this week and looking very, very good it was too. So evening, Scott. Hope you're all right, buddy. And we've got HobbyLink International in with us saying hello all. Well,
hi, Kenny.
Hello.
Hi, Kenny.
Hope you're doing all right.
Evening, Kenny.
And there's Mark from Edinburgh Modelling Man Cave saying hi everyone. There's somebody else that's finished a fantastic model this week. A little blue number. Looking very, very nice. If you've not seen it, there's plenty of pictures about. Go and take a look. It looks very, very nice.
Evening, Mark.
Sue saying hi to everybody. Mark saying hi to everybody. Scott saying hi to Sue. And Dominique has joined us saying good evening. I'm sick, but still watch as far as I can. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Dominique. It's good to see you in chat.
Yeah.
Evening, Dominique.
Get better soon.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. So somebody else here is not feeling too good either at the minute. Poor little thing.
No.
Paul saying hi to everyone. Scott saying hi. Sue saying hi. And Ian Douthwaite of Trucking Famous here saying good evening, everybody. Good evening, Ian. Hope you're doing all right.
Ian.
Evening, Ian.
And again, people saying hi to each other. Mark Shellard saying Batmobile. Nah, Batman. I think it goes a bit different than that, but
Yeah.
that works for me. Yeah, I've got it stuck in my head now. Anybody else?
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen Batman.
You've not seen Batman?
Oh
No.
my God.
Of course he's not seen Batman.
Yeah, I suppose there's no surprise really.
And Dominique is saying hi to Sue. Oh, and there's Dexterous Crafter saying good evening, everyone. Evening, Nat.
Evening, guys.
So Nat will be joining us later. I do believe she has a little bit of torture for us this week.
No, pleasure.
You've got to get some revenge for the 48-hour stuff that you made way too easy that we haven't got cleared out.
Oh, that will be coming in the next few weeks. Don't you worry, Karl. I'll be back to normal.
Can't wait.
She is building as well, but she's too embarrassed to say it.
Oh, what are you building, Nat?
Thanks, love.
You don't have to show us, just tell us.
Be careful on what you say and how you say it.
What? Oh, I like the look of that.
It's a Wraithlight, another Warhammer figure I'm working on.
That looks really nice.
I am actually loving that colour.
Say that again, sorry.
Who makes it?
It's a easy to show the box. It's a
Games Workshop.
Games Workshop.
Oh, it is a Games Workshop. Okay. It looks more like what they call them robot things. Transformers.
Yes, hence why it's yellow, because it reminds me so much of like it sort of came across to me as like a female bumblebee, like a slender bumblebee. Hence why it's yellow.
Nice. I like the colours.
I mean, it's nothing to do with the fact that it's yellow on the box.
Well, no, but it came to me as soon as I thought that looks like a Gundam, like Bumblebee, and I thought on the box when it was yellow, I thought fantastic.
That is really nice. I like that.
That's it.
I do like that. Nice. Good job, Nat.
Thank you.
And there's Paul saying hi to Nat. Mike saying hi. Mark saying hi to everybody. Hobby Link saying hi to Nat. Scotty, yes, it has been improved. He's back at his tiny desk, but it's proper and sturdy. That's good to know. Scotty, that is good to know. The last thing we want is more disasters and broken bits. So, excellent. Good stuff. And Sue saying, yeah, the camera's great, thank you. It's much clearer. It was so kind of everyone to help me, and thank you for your kind words about my figure, Karl. It's credit where credit's due, Sue, and I'm glad the camera's really good. It was really good what everyone did. It just goes to show you what the community's like here. So,
yeah,
there we go. And there's Dave of Sprue and Glue fame, who I believe has just completed a great big Lego crane thing. If you didn't see that the other day, go take a look. I was lucky enough to be off, so I actually managed to catch this week. So yeah, it was looking really nice little set. And then we've got Scott from the Jungle Works saying, thanks, Karl. I was playing around with some new weathering products for the rust. Oh, which products were you using, Scott? Let us know. It was very, very nice. The effect you got, it looked really effective, especially with all the scratches and all the rest of the bits and the blocks missing and stuff. It was really nice. So there we are. That is us caught up with chat. So
1 second.
Mark Shellard is actually, that's David saying thanks, Karl. There's no problem, David. And Mark Shellard thinking it should be off red, Nat. Ask Lewis.
No.
So I'm just going to put a red 2 here because that works so well on the 48-hour thing, so we know where we're at. Otherwise, I will get confused and lost. We've left Lewis on full screen. Look at that.
Yeah, it's because he felt left out earlier. That's why.
Yeah. Couldn't get back in. He locked himself out. Forgot his keys.
I got them confiscated.
Right. So I'm going to take you off full screen, Lewis. I just want to quickly update you as to where things are in relation to the 48-hour build.
Wow.
There you go. That is the current total at the moment.
Wow.
There is more to go in there, so that's not the end.
Wow.
I suspect that we will definitely go over the 3.5 and maybe 100 or so more.
Wow.
So congratulations to everybody that got involved and donated and all the rest of it. Thank you so much. That's going to make a massive difference.
Yeah, my bits came the other day, so well chuffed. Very happy with what I managed to get on the auction.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, my bits turned up as well.
Didn't have far to go, did they?
Well, one did, but yes. Yeah, there will be. I felt quite awkward, if I'm honest. I was going to give my winning bit back to the charity, but I was convinced that I should take it home and build it as a video build.
Oh, right.
Which is what I'm going to do, and then it will be auctioned off.
Okay.
And these will go to Models for Heroes.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, that's good. That's cool.
Yeah, that's a very good idea.
Yeah, so that's coming. I will tell you in a minute or two once I've moved my. I just want to make sure you all realise I'm not making any brum brum noises while I'm moving these around. Honest.
Yeah, you are. I can hear you.
I'm not.
Stop muting yourself while you do it. Brum brum.
Oh wow. So yeah, I can't tell you what it is because I haven't got it to hand. But there you go.
Is it the one you showed me? No.
No.
Because if you won it on the auction, I'm trying to think what it was you bid on now. Can't remember.
So is it the one that you did a video for today, Joe?
No. Today is today. I did release a video today. Funny enough, I've been trying to release for some time. Finally out, but no, that's a sprue box build. That is. So yeah, that's up and running. If you want to go and check it out, come and check it out, and it will be, as I say, a video build of my first video build. God help me.
Nice. But you can't find it now.
I can. I just got to move.
It's a hardship. Somebody's going to do it.
This is the one I won on the auction.
Oh yes, I remember now.
And I went and picked it up. Went and saw Malcolm because I had some stuff I had to deliver to him anyway. And spent the day with Malcolm, and yeah, I was really quite worried because I thought it was a really, really, really big kit, and it's not. I was just like, oh, okay. But yeah, so
they flat pack quite well, don't they, models?
They
flat pack quite well, models.
Yeah, they do. Do you know what? For some reason, it's a 1/12 scale cockpit, but for some reason in my head, I thought it was like the size of my desk. I don't know why. Maybe I was hoping I could sit in the cockpit and make lots of noises. I don't know. Now does that go with that? That might make sense. Is that right? No,
I have no idea. You tell me. No.
I've got to try and figure out what goes with what. And not having a clue doesn't help.
No, probably not.
But I have managed to at least almost get them all in some sort of resemblance to an order. That's good. That one goes with that one. Indeed. Okay, that gives me a. What was that? Oh, it's that one. Oh, very nice.
You talking to yourself again?
I am, yeah.
I thought so.
It's to disguise the brum brum noises.
Or to just stop yourself from doing them.
Yeah. Distracting myself. Right, so.
Steve, you all caught up with Picard?
Oh, no, I haven't. Not today. I knew there's something I had to watch today.
I am.
Me too.
I was about to say, you all caught up, Lewis.
Yeah.
So you've watched Star Trek then?
Yeah. I'm just currently working through watching all of Voyager.
Oh, right, okay.
As well.
Someone has to.
I've not got to where 7 of 9 comes in yet.
Have you not?
Stop it.
Stable.
You going up?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, if anyone that's watching can see any of the tanks and stuff that are on my desk, if you have any of these in your stash, you have any vague idea what they look like when they're all put together, drop me a line.
Help!
Because yeah, there's definitely going to be a bit of help required.
I know that tank on the left looks like a tank.
Oh, okay. Thanks for that. That helps.
You're welcome.
For a second there, I thought it was an aircraft.
It could be. Let me just squint a bit more.
Nah, slap him.
She went there. She knows who boss is.
You're right. You're right. She knows who the boss is.
Yeah. That slap's
You
coming.
can do that, you'll snap your hole.
Water. Why?
Sometimes it seems to struggle.
I don't think it's the paint that's struggling.
Oh, I don't want to get my. What are you staining my new paintbrush?
Oh.
So I'm going to get to a point where I go, that's it, put it all back in the box.
As Adam Savage always says, make sure you wet your paintbrush first before you put any paint on it.
Good point. Keep forgetting that tip.
You don't want dipping your brush into your dry end into a brush pot. It's not a good idea.
Lick it.
Well, whatever grabs your fancy.
I don't mind licking it.
You get the feeling this is going to go downhill rapidly.
It's got to go uphill before it goes down.
Oh my god. Well, that's a completely different one.
So, anybody coming up to Perth?
Yeah, when is that?
Next month.
Is it really?
13th, 14th, 14th, 15th. Something like that.
What's going on at Perth?
It's the Scottish Nationals model show.
Now, do
Mm-hmm.
you fancy a trip up to Scotland?
I would say no.
Cool. We won't be there.
I've requested the time off. Whether I'll get it or not is a completely another thing. So I'm hoping to, because I'm hoping to help Steph out on the M4H stand, which I believe will be the first in Scotland, I think. I'm not
It will
sure.
be. Yeah.
So it's good to see. Good to see M4H coming up here.
Steph's going up there, is he?
Yes, yeah. I've told him if I can get the time off, I'll come and help him on the table and whatnot. So hopefully I get the time off. I have no idea what that is.
No, I haven't either. Sorry, you obviously picked that up. I apologise.
Blooming potty mouth. Terrible. Terrible, y'all. I hate masking. But that looks alright.
This is the point where I go, well, actually, do you know what? I quite like PE.
And see, it's the future.
PE must be much better than this.
I bet it could be a lot worse as well.
Yeah, true.
A lot worse.
It doesn't help that my ends are all bent.
Nothing worse than a droopy end.
Oh, the droopy I can cope with. It's just the bent and deformed I can't.
I'm sure a man with your talents, James, can deal with a droopy end.
Like I said, lots of experience with droopy ends. Just the deformities that I haven't got experience with.
Right. Right, that is one window masked up. So I'm going to have a quick catch up with chat, see what everyone's saying, what they're up to. See if we've got any topics for conversation. So I'm glad I put my mark up because chat's jumped quite a bit. So we've read to here. So Scott over at the Junkworks is saying it's Modeller's World weathering paint. Oh. Not sure I've seen that one. Did you see that one at Telford a few years ago? Came in a little pot. It was just called Rust. It was like textured paint. Rust coloured. It looked really good. Never bought any, so I wouldn't know. But it looked good. Okay, I'll have to have a little bit of a Google and have a look for that. And Mark Scheller saying, fantastic effort. Well done to all involved. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, the boss is in. So we've got Lisa over at the craft station saying, good evening, all.
Evening, Lisa.
Evening, Lisa.
Evening, Lisa.
And then we got everybody saying hi to Lisa. Lisa saying hi back. And Dominic is saying, James, it was a great weekend and everything was arranged down to the last detail. A very nice amount for the great foundation. Yes, everything was planned down to the finest detail. Didn't always get down to the finest detail.
No, it definitely didn't.
But it was planned.
It was planned.
Yes, no, it went really well actually. For how much we were worrying that how many things could go wrong and all that, it went actually really quite smoothly. So yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
It was.
Okay, so Abitoria 33. Good evening, Abitoria 33. That's a new name for me. Welcome
Evening.
Yep.
Okay, so has anyone made a model of the first car they drove?
Oh.
Who drove? I'm a bit lost in the chat there.
So your first car that you ever drove, have you made a model of that?
No, I don't think they do a model of the first car I drove.
Isn't it a classic nowadays?
It's if you can find one, yeah.
Model T, isn't it? Awesome car.
No, my first car was a Vauxhall Nova 1.3 SR.
Nova. Boy racer.
Yeah.
A Vauxhall Nova? Really?
Vauxhall Nova, yeah.
Wow. Well, now the Model T's been come out, mine should be not far behind it, I think.
Always wanted a Capri, could never afford one.
Yeah.
I had a friend who had one, though.
Capris were for tarts.
Yeah, I wouldn't have mind being called a tart if I could have afforded one. So, yeah.
Hated it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what was you guys? What were yours first cars?
My first car. Sorry, Steve. Go on.
No, go on. You're
My first car was a Vauxhall Viva.
Ah, yes. Steve?
Never had one of them.
My first car was a Fiat Punto 1.0.
Okay.
Which probably got nicked.
Yeah, someone tried to steal my Nova twice and failed.
What? How can you fail nicking an Nova?
They couldn't get it started. They got in it, but they couldn't get it started.
Oh.
There was nothing wrong with the car. They just couldn't start it without the key. So, Lewis, what was your first car?
Mine was a Ford Fiesta 1.1 L404 FPP.
You remember the registration?
Yep.
You can't remember the cars nowadays.
No, because it's sat on the drive. Don't need
So,
to.
Nat, what was your first car?
It was a little Matiz.
Matiz, who makes that?
Daewoo.
That's it, thank you.
Daewoo. Okay, nice.
That was the car you learned to drive in, so that wasn't actually your car. That was mine.
Well, technically, you've owned all the cars, so I don't actually have a first official car. My first car was the Daewoo.
Our Nova was our first car for me and Lisa. So it wasn't
then
officially my car, it was our car.
My first proper car then was a little 107.
No.
What was it then?
It's a Peugeot 308
That's well.
that you broke.
That's a bit posh, isn't it?
Yeah, that was basically I taught Nat to drive, so her car she learnt to drive in was always little boxes on wheels.
Yeah.
Well, hang on, whoa. Hang on. I'm gonna have to stop you there.
Yeah.
So you just stated that you taught her how to drive.
Yep.
I didn't go down. I thought about going down this route, but I thought, no, stop, don't do that.
I was thinking it as well.
Okay, no, that's fine. I just wanted a clarification. I've got it. That's all I need. Thank you. Let's move on.
Yeah, I taught her to drive. She never had any lessons, and she passed first time with one minor.
All right. So why wasn't he at work?
Who?
The minor.
Oh. And the penny drop.
More importantly, once you've run a minor over, how many points? How does that work?
Surely that must be a major.
No, insignificant round here.
He was a major minor.
With the minor in the back.
10 a penny then minors. Oh dear. Yeah, it's definitely going downhill. So Scott is saying, I'll swap you for the mini art kit, James.
What when?
I don't know.
What's
saying I'll swap you for the mini art kit.
What's he swapping?
I don't know. Victoria is saying someone should get WD-40 on that door. That's not my chair, is it? Squeaking.
No, that's Nat's joint. She's getting old.
Ooh, wait for it. Frying pan doing. Mark Shellers, is James trying to find out how many cars will fit in his local pub car park?
I wish it was that easy.
Yeah.
The one thing I have noticed that I didn't realise was in this box of goodies was clippings of the person's nails.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. I mean, as long as you don't start chewing them, it'll be all right.
The hairs were bad enough, but you know. Now clippings, I'm having a bit of difficulty with. I've got to be honest.
The hairs weren't short and curly, were they?
No.
Okay. Grown from the backstage there. Oh.
Are they toenails or fingernails?
Oh, no, it is.
I've got to be honest with you, Lewis. I am not really taking much notice one way or another as to what particular nail it is.
I do believe you can tell by the taste, James.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute then.
Give him a lick and let us know.
It's officially gone just unbecomable.
Yes, we are now under the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark Chellard saying that's not a door, it's Lewis opening his wallet. Oh dear. So Ian is saying Perth is just the wrong week for me. I'll be travelling home from Inverness the weekend before. However, I am off to the Model Heavy Haulage Show at Burnley tomorrow. Ooh. Nice. Nice. And Scott is saying, if I'd been more organised and less broke, I could have done Perth. Yeah. I certainly shan't be buying anything. I'm just there for hopefully helping out, like I say, Steph, and just having to go and have a look at all the amazing stuff that's going on. Hopefully Lisa might be there as well. So we shall see. And David's saying hi to Lisa. And we've got a Full Metal Monkey in. Good evening.
Evening.
Doing all right? Hope you're doing all right, Ollie.
Evening, my friend.
So, and he's saying he used to drive a Nova. Indeed. He says it's a year older than he was. Wow. So I hope you're doing all right. I hope hope you're little and still painting Warcraft. Or you're at least pushing her to carry on painting them. We need more pictures, please. And Craft Station is saying hi to David. Monkey is saying first can was a Mark II Fiat Punto, which I kitted out with two 1800 watt subwoofers. Ended up going into the back of a bus and bent the chassis. Yeah, that's it's always going to hurt, isn't it? Fiat Punto v bus. There's only ever going to be one winner there. Yeah. And Scott saying, I had a black Nova SR, Karl. Yeah, mine was a red one. Red with grey trim. And Ian Douthwaite saying his first car was an OSM 72S Mark II Escort. Very nice.
I bet he's built his car. He must have.
A real one.
No, what I mean is he must have, with his amazing skills, he must have got the first car that he ever bought and made a kit of it, and he's set on his wall.
There's plenty of Mark II Escort kits out there, so yeah, possibly.
Very disappointed if you haven't.
Yeah. And Dominic saying, I do not have a driver's license. That's never stopped some people. But he has made his father's last car after he passed away in 1997. His car was a Volkswagen Golf Mark II. The Golf Mark II was my dream car. That's the one I always wanted. An amazing Golf. The best Golf there's ever been.
No, I wanted a Manta.
Oh, no.
My brother had a Manta. I used to hate him for it.
Yeah. Yeah, Volkswagen Golf Mark II. My cousin went and bought one, Mark II. I was like, rrr.
I wanted a chauffeur, so I taught her to drive.
Well done, you. And did you also teach her how to get driven into?
Get what?
Driven into.
You also teach her how to get driven into.
Thanks, Karl.
Whoa! Hang on. I know where this could potentially go. Remember, this is a family show.
Yeah. And Monkey saying, cheers, Karl. I'm looking to get into live stream my modelling progress. That'd be good to see. Bella is still interested. We should go into dance classes has taken over. Yeah, I'll bet. I bet it's hard to get her to sit down and do anything at the best of times, Ollie. Cool. Cool. So yeah, that's us all caught up with chat. So, of course, we're going to have the gallery very shortly. The post went up a couple of days ago, so I've not seen how busy it's been, but there's still a little bit of time. We'll be heading over there in about 10-12 minutes. So yeah, if you've not shared your work yet and you want to see it up on here, then please go share it straight away. And that is, of course, over on the Saturday Night Creche Facebook page.
Yes.
And I do believe that is on Facebook.
Facebook.
On Facebook.
On Push Jotter. Oh, dear.
Three of those, two of those.
Not looking forward to doing the Titanic portals.
How many is there? Do you know?
Lots. I've not counted them. I daren't.
So
No.
more than, say, 10.
Yeah.
Well, just look at what Steve managed to get done with all those holes he had to drill for his Star Destroyer, for his LEDs.
Yeah. Steve?
Are you busy?
Yeah, I had too much experience on the Star Destroyer and the submarine.
There you go. You got plenty of experience here.
Yeah.
Should get through it in no time.
Yeah. I'm having a bit of time off. But when it comes to doing the Voyager. A lot of drilling up.
And of course, after Lewis is finished, we've got the lovely Nat's going to be doing a little bit of catch-up torture. Be ready for that. You've gone very quiet, Steve. Sorry.
So my eyesight is gradually getting worse and worse.
Oh yeah, mine too. Mine too. Oh, someone's going to the toilet.
Sorry, I'm just rinsing my brush off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard some things in my time.
I know that's yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Keep digging.
What you got meant for?
shoot your face, you.
Oh dear. Right. So, has anything else been going on in the modelling world in the last couple of weeks?
Not that I've seen.
We'll have to start doing that on the show, on what we talked about. Haven't like all of us pick out something we've seen that's really impressive. We might start doing that in the next couple of weeks.
I can tell you one thing actually that I have seen. Thinking about it, there was a little bit of chatter about this over the 48-hour build weekend.
Oh, I did. I saw a little post the other day on Instagram,
and it is official now.
Oh no!
The Just Making Conversation first group build is live.
Is a go.
No.
And for those of you that aren't aware of what was said, basically it's It's a really simple idea. It might make you go nuts. Yeah, it might do.
I'm not going to say it's simple.
No, it is. It is really simple.
No.
So, if you bear with me, because I'm not prepared for this, funny enough, bear with me.
You guys are nutty, put it that way, for attempting this.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Hey, boo-boos.
I don't do that kind of scale, unfortunately.
So clearly, I may be prepared.
Have your nuts arrived already, have you? Did he send you a whole bag?
I was given a whole bag, yeah.
Yeah, a 1 kilo bag.
So you will need some of these. It is a walnut, and it is the walnut challenge. So that basically what it is, the challenge is to split your nut, a real nut, not a 3D printed nut. Split your nut, eat the goodness inside, and then create a diorama or model inside the shell of walnut. There is a Facebook group that's been created for it. It's the Walnut Challenge group build. Be a part of it. You've got 3 months. Starts at the end of this month, I think it is, something like that. So you've got plenty of time to get hold of your nuts. And if you've got problems with your nuts and you want some fresh ones, you can go on the just buy me a coffee /JMC podcast. Buy us a couple of coffees, and Malcolm will send his nuts to you in the post.
How many?
Well, it depends on how many coffees. But you can do multiple
genuine
entries.
Pair of Hagrid's nuts.
Yes. Yeah, so you can do multiple entries with your nuts. You know, you can do whatever you want.
I hope they come in a bag.
Come on enough, they do, yeah.
No, these come in a sack.
Oh dear. So yes, it's official. It's up and running now.
I did see the Instagram post.
Get involved. It's going to be a scream.
Indeed, yeah.
And I've just got just about enough here for my nuts.
Yeah.
By chance.
Right. So quickly catch up with chat if you want to get ready, Lewis. There's not much extra to read out. So a monkey is saying my pile of shame is getting stupidly large, so I could do with the help. Yes. And Lisa's saying that I can barely hear Steve. Monkey saying, what is Steve building? Looks very intricate, but very interesting. That is the Ben Affleck Batmobile from, what was it, Steve?
Batman versus Superman.
Batman v Superman. So, currently building the chassis, I do believe.
Yeah.
White Glove Models is here saying hello all. Just popping in for a moment to say hello. Have a wonderful remainder of the weekend, and I'll watch the show tonight when I get home. Good evening, White Glove Models. Thank you for joining us.
Evening, Karl.
So, Monkey is saying squats are coming back to 40k. That's news. So for those of us that aren't massive 40k fans, what's a squat? Steve, do you know?
Huh?
Do you know what a squat is?
No idea, mate.
No, not me. James? James will know.
I don't know. Of course I don't know.
Mark Shellard is here saying, trust Nat to lower the tone unintentionally, literally. And White Glove Model saying, James, very nice sorted parts you've got there. Very organised, LOL. Karl, a very nice build. Looking great so far. Lewis, don't go blind with all those portholes. And Steve, looking nice looking build so far. Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. and White Glove Models again. And Nat, not sure what you're working on, but I'm sure it's brilliant. It is. Hopefully Nat will show us again before you disappear. She is building a 40k figure. It looks amazing.
Yeah, so Wraith Knight.
Wraith Knight, that's the one. 40 Warhammer Wraith Knight.
I'll quickly get the box, it's easier.
Yeah, much bigger than I was expecting it to be. That one.
I think somewhere I've read it's about 9 inches.
9 inches is about right, yeah.
Not a bad size actually.
Yeah. And the children are giggling in the background. And Mark is asking the question, so do I have to shave my nits? There we go. And Scott is just confirming what a squat is, and it is a space dwarf. I did see the trailer. Now you're on about it on YouTube. The space dwarves are making a comeback. Malcolm is in. Good evening, Malcolm. And Malcolm is just confirming a squat is what you do at a train station when you get cut short. Evening all.
Evening, Malcolm.
Evening, Malcolm.
Hagrid.
There we go. And a full description from Muggy. A squat is a space wolf. Back in the 90s, they were an army for 40k. Very rock biker theme, but they got killed off, and now they're back. There you go. And there we go. White Glove Model saying, very cool, Nat. You should paint it yellow to mess with Lewis. Wow.
Luckily it is yellow.
Funny you should say that.
Yeah. I like your choice of colour, Kaylin.
Our monkey is also saying, oh, Wraith Knight. Very nice.
Thank you.
So, yeah, that is us caught up with chat. So, Lewis, if you're ready, we shall hand over the reins to yourself.
I am all prepared.
All prepared and ready to go. So, we'll change. We don't want that on there. It's too much. There we go. So, folks, we are going to head on over to the gallery, take a look what has been shared. We'll probably also have a quick look through the actual Facebook page itself as well, see if there's anything outstanding that's not been posted. So, Lewis, we will do this, and then we will do this, and off you go. Cheers, Lewis.
Thank you, Karl. So first up this week, we have got Mark Ewing, or Ewing, with the Tamir 124 Nismo GT4 R34 is finally done. My second car build since getting back into cars again from Armour. Thanks, Paul Bertland. I used a few new products along the way. And he's got a long list and a description of how he's actually gone about getting that effect, which I've never built shiny cars. They scare me, so I will go back and have a read through that. He has, I've just seen now, he's made some floor carpets from black self-adhesive scale carpet. And that looks nice.
Doesn't it just? I've only ever built one car, and it didn't end up very shiny at all.
My trouble is I keep putting my fat thumbs all over the place.
Yeah. I built one car when you've been.
Yeah, it wasn't nice. Didn't go well.
I don't know if it's how he's taken it, but are they indicator lights that's lit up, or?
Yes.
That is nice. And then we've got Scott with a fuselage seam management and odds and ends that are attached before I begin on the wings. Good start for a rainy Saturday. Hobby Boss 17E Corsair 2.
Nice. Oh, okay.
That's nice.
Hmm.
The Maneater air intake came out fairly well, despite being slightly out of oval. No filler yet.
Huge. See why they call it a man-eater. Imagine getting pulled into that. Wouldn't last very long. Not very long at all.
And this one is still deciding whether to drop the flaps or not. Might look silly without the front drooped as well, but that's going to be some work.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, good luck whichever way you go.
Yeah. Radome gun shroud and some ancillary parts accentuate the sides. Wish I'd gone to school to learn to read.
Ancillary. That's what you said, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the
I'll read it right.
second word after that. First word
Accumulative.
on
I can't read it properly from here. It's too small.
I'm liking these little holders. They look like jigsaw pieces, foam jigsaw pieces.
Accentuate. There you go.
Thank you, Lisa.
It means to highlight and make it a little bit more visible, shall we say.
Right.
Stand out more.
Pop.
Yes, pretty much.
I know the word pop.
Just you'd pick the smallest word possible for.
Well, Nat, he's used to a small one.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
yes.
There's no need to agree that quick, Nat.
Yeah, but you were a little bit quick off the mark there in saying it.
Didn't even miss a beat there.
Kind of scared of reading this next description. Refueling probe and fuel dump piping. Time to get some detail paint on the avionics bay.
There you go.
Liking the look of that. I'm not really one for jets, but
It looks nice, doesn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, airplanes aren't really my thing, so
I don't mind airplanes. I like the Second World War era.
you prefer like propped planes than jets.
Yeah. Yeah. And a quick dry fit of the wings.
It does look good.
And we've got Mark again. Finished the Mengtoon King Tiger and its little diorama with the swing. I
really do like that. Very, very cool, Mark.
it.
Love it.
Love it, love it, love it.
And Mark is also continuing with the Revell 124th Dodge Challenger 70 car. Bare metal foil done, wet sanded to hood and started the decals. Everything was going fine until on the main decal peeled away. So hopefully I can get replacement from Revell Germany or maybe mask and paint it.
Okay. I can't see any peeling there unless it's at the back end where there isn't one. Nice, I like the colour. Looks good with the black.
Sets it off.
I do like American muscle cars. Is that the peeling just there?
Oh, maybe.
I'm not sure. That might be the door handle.
Door handle.
Oh, in between, just next to it. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Front. Just display it from the other side.
Yeah, park it up against a wall.
Yeah. And then there's me. This is my latest truck build. The Warhammer Deathwatch Corvus Black Star.
Yeah, not yet.
Star. Black Star, not Black Strap.
You know what you've got to do with this, don't you, next time you're out in the van with it?
What's that?
You've got to try and mount your camera with behind that and have it flying down the road as you're driving.
That is not a bad idea. I'll tell you what, we've got dash cams in the truck. I might strap it just in front of that.
The dash cam, yeah.
And then ask my office, can I have the footage, please?
Have you been messing about in our lorry? No.
Me? I never do.
But yeah, this I built, started Monday and finished it by Wednesday and was bored Thursday and Friday because I had nothing to do.
Looks pretty detailed, like.
Yeah, I mean, these bits here and here, they're like got different letters, all molded letters in them.
Oh, right.
And then it's got some little ends on the ends of the wings that turn sideways. I have got an idea for a diorama for this, but I will.
Top secret.
Yeah, I need some advice before I think about doing it.
Go do it.
Do it.
I don't do dioramas, so.
You say that before you do your first one.
Yeah.
And then near enough every build you've done recently has got some sort of diorama.
Yeah.
Right.
This is what I did yesterday. So, and at home, I've done the flesh on this figure, all airbrushed using Vallejo face painting set.
When I first saw the picture of this, I could not recognize what it was. Took me ages. Like, what is it? And then it's like, oh, I see.
Yeah, I've only done her body and arms. I've not done her face yet, or her legs.
Looking good though.
Thank you.
Is this for your rocket? The bomb thing.
Yeah, for the torpedo. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it took a while to do. It looks very flat color there, but there is different highlights.
Tones there.
Yeah.
You can see it on the front. You can see it's come out on the picture better. The tones on the front. That one there. Yeah.
But it's caused me quite a bit of problems. When I first started, I'd never put Vallejo through my airbrush, and I was getting tip dry and it just splattering and spidering. And in the end, I very nearly chucked every single model in my stash because it just weren't working for me, and I had a little hissy fit.
You use Model Air, don't you, James?
Model color, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's Vallejo.
I use Model Air. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in one of them moves last weekend, and it was just no.
You were probably tired from the weekend before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not as young as you used to be.
And he's got the grey hair to show for it.
Yeah.
This is Nat's Wraith Night.
There we go. There it is.
She's put the first coat of yellow base on my Warhammer Craft Worlds Wraith Night.
Very nice. Very nice indeed.
I like it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And that's its back. Do like that colour.
Goes well. Goes well with the grey in a skeleton, so to speak.
Mm.
When Nat gets that onto the diorama, she's planning for it and weathers it up.
So I'm going to see what I can do. Definitely with this one, I am going to see how far I can sort of push myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you want tips and everything on building dioramas, go watch the Terrain Tutor. Just search on his channel for anything that you're looking to do, like rocks or grass or tufts of grass, and he's got everything on there. You'll see exactly how to do it. At a budget price as well, because he doesn't use expensive stuff. It's all like, not cheap, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, great. Thanking you.
This is the last one for me. And as a little side build, an Airfix Red Arrows Nat. I'm just doing that as and when I want to.
Nice.
So I don't do jets, but I've done that.
Is there detail in the nose as well there?
There is, yeah.
Yeah. So I could see some.
Yeah, it's not painted up yet, but there's detail in the bottom, and then the flap that goes on top, there's detail in the back of that as well.
And you're going to leave it open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has come from one of the Airfix dual sets, so you get the Red Arrows Nat and the Red Arrows Hawk in it. 50th anniversary in 1/48 scale, but I'm saving the other one for next year's 48-hour build.
It's ATST's the theme next year.
Is it?
Well, so you watch. You said that now, and James is not going to put 148.
Be like 1/6. We have got Ian Douthwaite working on the Revell 186 Big Boy Loco as part of Mike and Luke's buddy build.
Yeah.
Got all the parts into primer. However, while we were discussing how to display the Loco, I came across some photos that have taken the build in a whole new direction.
Hate it when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see what he's going to do. It's good.
He's not going to have it parked up a wall or something, is he?
No, but yeah.
Have it taken off with Warhammer guns coming out the side.
Yeah, with their dock hanging out coming. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Oh.
I get it now, yeah. Definitely. Definitely, Ian. Definitely.
Yeah.
You can scratch build that trailer, no problem. Definitely. And he started scratch building it. Of course he has.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Looking forward to seeing more progress of this.
That will be one impressive model.
Oh, yeah.
And then we've got Scott with the Mini Art Tyran 4. I am loving this.
A lot of detail there.
And photo etch, look, Karl.
A lot of photo etch, yeah.
No, I can't see it.
It's a future.
Definitely can't see it. No, gone blind. Look at that.
Yeah, full interior. It's really, really good.
Just look at it. Oh, excuse me.
I've actually packed away my King Tiger for the time being, so I can learn how to do this sort of detail on it. The painting detail, obviously, rust and everything.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Scott's going to do a video of how he's done those rust techniques, so we can share the knowledge.
I am waiting impatiently for it.
Yeah. Nice. Proper grimy.
Yeah.
We have Dominique with his Volkswagen Golf 2.
Nice.
Is this the Mark II or?
Yes.
Yeah. Hot hatch.
Yeah. Lovely. Mark II GTI.
Mm-hmm. Predominantly red.
Apparently the fastest Golf that was faster than the Mark III, the Mark IV, and the Mark V, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I know my brother-in-law had one. Until he rolled it.
That's never good.
No.
That's nice.
And then Malcolm Childs. I'm not even going to pronounce the first word. I'm not even going to attempt to. It's an orc.
First word. Let's have a look, see if we can see it.
Cerulus.
Cerulus.
There you go. Studios Orc, painted in all sorts of acrylics from Vallejo to scale 75. Took me 3 years to finish it after leaving on my shelf for too long.
Very nice, Malcolm. Very nice indeed.
Just look at the eye.
Very impressive. Yeah.
The eye is just like, yeah.
Yeah.
There's
You talking to me?
I mean, in that eye, there is intent, and yeah.
Yeah.
Pure rage. Yeah.
And he's just only going to put it on a vignette as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Oh, is that the 48-hour build one there as well?
Yep. So this is 48-hour build, if anyone missed it.
Yeah,
you know, you'll be doing commission work next.
Yeah.
As long as you don't mind waiting 3 years. That's nice. Very nice,
very
Malcolm.
Very good indeed.
Show off.
Yeah. Don Veneri stick. It's like, rah.
Yeah.
And that is all of them. There's us.
Excellent. Oh, wave.
Hey.
Wave. See if it comes on. See how long it takes. See what the delay is.
It's a long delay.
It is a long delay, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway.
We've got some shares from Mark's Mods with his DeLorean.
Nice. Oh, I saw this. Meep, meep.
We've got a Vespa.
Yeah.
From Frankie Goes to Hobbywood.
Nice. I wonder why it's not in the garage.
It's probably working fine.
I like it.
And
yeah,
Luke's got his winnings. Very happy to receive my auction wins from the 48-hour birthday bash. Never ever done a Rubicon kit, so looking forward to seeing what I can do with these. If there is enough interest, then they may be done as a video build series on my channel. Fantastic weekend was had by all, with a lot of money raised for Models for Heroes. Looking forward to next year already. Happy modelling.
Indeed. Indeed, can't wait.
It worries me when Luke says that he's never ever done something before, because he keeps saying that he's only what is it he says about his Warhammer? Still learning or practicing. And it's like that's learning and practice. That's like
isn't this hobby always, no matter how good you are, you're still learning?
Always learning.
Yeah. But
always learning, always progressing.
Outstanding.
And you see the Death Knight in the background as well.
Yes.
I was wondering what it was called. I didn't know what that was called. But yeah.
Nice.
So that's White Glove Models with his Eleanor Mustang from Gone in 60 Seconds. I've seen that film.
We found a film he's watched, folks.
Years ago, but I've seen it. Geordie Dave is building the Eddie Stobart.
Nice.
And Mark's Mods is building the Titanic. This one, though, isn't the Hachette one. It's not the metal hull. This is the wooden hull artwork.
Right.
Although it does say Hachette from there, so it might be the metal one. There's another DeLorean and a Dodge Charger from Fast and Furious by Geordie Dave.
Nice.
The Ecto one. I've seen Ghostbusters.
Have you seen the new one?
No.
No, not me.
So Frankie goes to Hobbywood. Believe it or not, I'm on my bench adding some Molotov chrome on the Vespa.
Excuse me. Very nice. Cool.
Be interesting to know what scale that is, because to me that looks tiny.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. A lot of detail, especially in the painting with the different variation in blue.
But when you put it on something like, it looks like a little chewing gum bottle lid or something like that.
Yeah.
Or a Tic Tac lid or something. I don't know. It looks tiny. I like it.
White Glove Models with the fire truck.
Yep.
Graham Robert is asking for some help. Bought a Airfix 124 GR3 Harrier and looking for a pilot, and the GR3 knows as it's missing from the kit. Bought. Plus, I'm looking for a resin cockpit. Any help will do.
For the missing nose, I'd contact Airfix.
Yeah, they'll be pretty good at helping you out.
Yeah. Resin cockpit. I have no idea where you'd find a resin cockpit from, or for that matter, a resin figure. You'd more than likely find the figure and the cockpit at the same place. You could try AliExpress. They do a lot of resin stuff on there. Takes a little while to arrive, but it does arrive.
Yeah, and then Dano is building the USS Enterprise. That's the Star Trek one.
Yeah, I'd like that. There we go.
That's caught up to last week.
Excellent. Perfect. Well, thank you, Lewis, for doing that, and thank you everybody for sharing. So we're going to head on over to Nat in a moment. I'm just going to very quickly catch up with chat. So Mark Shellard is correcting himself, saying nuts, guys, only they're slightly hairy. And Markham's saying that's astounding. Mark is a multi-talented. He certainly is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark saying 2 months of work on that Skyline and loved every bit of it. Yes. Excellent result as well, Mark. So Mark saying he's ordered up black decals and I'll try to fix that door. Model Air is crap. Model color is better, as you can thin it with lacquer thinner.
Lacquer thinner. Okay.
Wouldn't that go lumpy? Don't know. Never tried it.
I wouldn't personally. I've not tried model color with lacquer thinner, but it obviously works for it.
Yeah. Malcolm Child is saying good stuff at Mark at Edinburgh Modelling Man Cave. Indeed. A Monkey saying he uses Vallejo paints, all kind, not necessarily the air range, and it's just a matter of getting the right PSI and consistency. He says he's using a Cult of Paint Infinity and find it is a very fine line.
Yeah. Most of the model color. I mean, I only use model color, and it's a knack. It's like anything else.
Yeah.
Thinning paints is no different than painting a figure. It's just learning how to do it by trial and error. Because you can buy thinners that the ratios aren't always the same, no matter what, depending on what the paint color is itself. So
not all thinners are built equally.
No, that's not what I mean. Is the thinner themselves on the paints. You know, some paints take a little bit of thinner and some take a lot more. So it depends on the pigment involved as well. So it's a multitude of things, multitude of skills to learn. But trial and error is your best bet.
I think also with it was a bit of inexperience on my part because I did thin it with water, which normally works when I'm doing bush painting.
Yeah.
But putting it through the airbrush, obviously paint was drying on the tip of the airbrush. And then I was actually speaking with Scott from the Junk Works, who said thin it, put a bit of retarder fluid with it, and thin it that way, and it'll stop some of the majority of the tip dry on the airbrush. So it's a bit of inexperience, and that's all it is having the courage to ask. And get advice for things. Like you say, we're always learning in this hobby, and
you tend to find with all of the Vallejo colours, so the game colour, model colour, the Panzer Aces, they're around about a 60 to 70% thin ratio, whereas the Model Air should, in theory, be ready to go through airbrush, but you can probably add about 10-15%. I don't know more than 10 personally on Model Air. And it should go through without any problems.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. Okay, so Monkey is, of course, stating that is in between spidering and splattering.
Yeah.
And it's Mark saying thank you to Malcolm. Monkey saying Vallejo airbrush thinner and flow improver really help. Well, I've never tried Vallejo's flow improver, so I couldn't comment on that. But my airbrush thinner went in the bin.
Yeah, I don't get on with the thinner personally.
No.
Other products that are better.
Indeed, yes. Like I say, I've never used a flow improver, so I don't know what that's like. But yeah, the airbrush thinner was awful. Awful. But if it's the only thing you use and you're used to it and you get good results with it, then yeah, it works for you.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only reason I use model colours, because that's the paint I got. I got a load really cheap.
Yeah.
And initially, I had more success with Humbrol acrylics than I did model colour during airbrush, which is unusual.
Yeah, so my go-to paint is Tamiya because it's easily accessible at the Hobbycraft.
Yeah.
So,
while you were talking about builds and things, so I didn't take a picture, so forgive me if I forgot. But I have been working on this week. It's just a little effalump.
Just a little one?
Yeah, just a little effalump.
Yeah, it's a small scale effalump.
Yeah.
This is not 1-to-1 scale.
It's not 1-to-1. I'd have trouble with the cats otherwise. But yeah, this is an RP Models kit I've been itching to start for a long time. I'm actually building it with the beneficiaries. So
it's the war heffalump, isn't it?
It is the Cartesian war heffalump. So yeah, so I've done that. And I've also got the diorama base almost done.
Yeah. You going for a snow theme?
No, that's just raw plaster at the moment. The reason is that I do a session with the beneficiaries every other Sunday, which is it's meant to do with dioramas. So I've been a bit lax in my participation, so I'm I'm making the effort to make sure I'm doing some dioramery. So yeah, we're at a stage now where I'm gonna paint that. I'll paint that on next week, I think, and then start adding some stuff to it to make it look pretty. Nice. But obviously getting the elephant ready to go on there. So
yeah,
there you go.
Awesome. So Malcolm Charles is saying wow at Scott Sutherland. And Mark is saying to Monkey, I've done everything you have mentioned with Vallejo Air, I just can't get it to work. But use it for detailed paint instead of my builds, so model colour isn't brilliant. Yeah. So whatever works for you, if you can get it to work, then it's the paint you should be using.
Yeah.
So Mark Shaw is saying, nice orc, very impressed. And Mark is saying, that eye is looking right at me. Yeah. Yeah. The monkey's asking, is it metallics you're having difficulty with? Because some of their metallics are awful when you thin them and become speckly. And Lisa's saying, what? No walnuts? Uh-oh. Hi, Dan.
Oh, Dan's in. Hi.
Hello, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Dan. There is a link. You're more than welcome to follow it whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
We miss you on camera.
Yeah.
It's too normal.
And there's Lisa saying hi to Dan. Mark saying hi to Dan. Monkey saying hi to Dan. And Malcolm saying thank you, Mark Shellard. And Mark is saying definitely top shelf there, Malcolm. Yes, indeed. And there's Dan saying hi to everybody. And Scott is saying there is a vid of the inside of that tank on his channel, Lewis. So we'll take a look. Start prepping for that tiger build.
Yep, I certainly will be watching it and grabbing all your tips.
Indeed. And Mark Scheller saying to Dan, do you have any nuts I can have? Oh, this is not going to go down good. I have only 2, and I'm sort of attached to them, Mark. Mark is saying, I want to build a diorama with them. And there's Scott saying, there goes the neighborhood. Hi, Dan. And Dan saying that me and you may be thinking of 2 different types of nuts, Mark. Oh, dear. So you was already there, Scott. Hi. Oh dear. Mark Shellard says he's going to play with some to see what happens. Yes. And Joe McCaslin's saying, hope you're all well. Evening, Joe.
Evening, Joe.
Right?
Yes, I hope everything's going well with the family, Joe, and I hope everything is still going the right way.
Indeed. Indeed. So, Quanamine saying creamy mess. Mostly happens, Mark. So it looks like Dan's been buying cream eggs again. Mark's laughing his head off. Monkey saying flow improver retarder really helps with tip dry. I don't use mine often, but some paints, white and bright colours, I do as they seem to generally dry up in the cup, etc. quicker. Yes. And Malcolm's just confirming, James, that elephant will not fit in a walnut.
No.
It's a very big walnut, Malcolm.
No, but by means of craft, I may be able to split some shells and glue them together to make a bigger shell.
Yes.
In some form. Not that I'm suggesting I might want to cheat in some way, but yeah.
Yes. I'm going to get a genetically modified walnut that's the size of a football.
I'm going to get a Coco de Mer.
I've no idea what that is, but
it
doesn't hurt too much. No,
it's actually the national from the Seychelles. They are massive nuts.
I nearly spat my drink out there.
Yeah. Oh my god, what a big stuff.
Actually, they use them to identify the female toilets.
Right.
If you go on Google and Google Coco de Mer, and yeah, you'll see what I mean.
Right.
Okay. I just want to confirm my elephant does fit in.
There you go. Proof. There we go, folks. There we go.
I should put my nuts away.
So Malcolm is just confirming that he's used Vallejo thins for quite some time, and he has to say he does not believe the hype. He's still as fat as he always has been.
There goes that tumbleweed.
And Monkey's asking, I'm curious why people don't like Vallejo thinner. I've only ever used that, and to me is X20A, the solvent-based paints. Basically, Ollie, some people just really didn't get on with it and had lots and lots of issues with it. Myself included, I could never get it to work properly. It always sent my paint a little bit lumpy. That's probably down to user error. So, yeah. But if you can get it to work, excellent. Brilliant. So, look, folks. Look what's happened. Look what's happened. We have the lesser spotted Dan saying, keep off my nuts. Hi, Dan. It's good to see you, buddy. I think he might have muted his mic. I'm not sure.
I'll be honest, Dan, it's the best sound I've heard out of you for a long time.
Got an itch? I think he's got an itch. Yeah.
One or two itches.
So yeah, so Ollie, some people have had issues with it. Well, when I say some, more than some, quite a lot. So yeah, but like I say, if you can get it to work, excellent. It's the right stuff for you.
And that might be sound.
There we go. We've got you. So how are you, big man? You all right?
Pretty good.
Excellent. We missed you.
I've added an extra desk to me setup.
Oh right.
Ooh.
I'll bring this around.
Oh, we're gonna get a different view.
And where's my other thing gone? Oh no, that's just showing me.
Oh, there's them nuts.
Yeah, don't be telling Mark, he'll be getting all excitable.
He'll be after him.
There we go, got an extra desk over here, in addition to my other desk. And I've just wrecked all my camera setup now.
That's all right.
Careful, Dan. You're at risk of looking
so while you've got the camera there, you can show us what you're working on as well. that 1-to-1 scale light is looking pretty impressive, like.
Yeah, but as it goes, I've got the new desk, and then I've managed to fill it with crap instantaneously.
Of course, it's the law.
But I'm working on my custom Batmobile.
Ooh.
So I finished the 89 Batmobile.
Yeah.
And then I moved on to the 92 Bat Missile.
Right, I like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then I thought, if you extend the wheels back out, you know, and I could, the 2/3 of it that were ejected off, you know, when he made his escape, can redesign them. So I'm sort of
working on it.
Yeah, I got I figure I might as well get the bits that I'm using out of the kit, which is pretty much, that's about it.
Yeah.
Somewhere around here, I've got wheels and axles and things. So interior and centre bit, because they're most fiddly little bits, you know, with steering wheel and whatnot, from kit. And then, where the heck have I put it?
Somewhere safe.
I've got it's so safe that I'm never going to find it again. But I got myself some 20mm metal rods.
Yeah.
And I think a gremlin's taking them and eating them.
Probably. That
I can then, you know, chop to right size for the axles.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to work out how to make it so that my extra bits that are designed can attach to this. So you got on the archway for the wheels, you got this 2 holes and 2 slots. So I figure if I work out the measurements, should be able to make a solid block that'll slot into there.
Yeah, and into that.
And then put the wheels on, and then the extra bit, I'll have to drill a hole in the big chunk that I'm putting in there, but it's fighting me at the minute. At first I thought, you know, just make that archway a solid block that'll go into that archway.
Yeah.
And then drill some holes through top, and I should be able to dribble some resin through and just cure it, but then it weren't lined up properly, wouldn't fit. So I'm kind of having to disappear down the rabbit hole of it becoming more and more complex.
Yeah. It's never easy, is it?
And then I've also got this idea in mind of let's make it really complex and start adding in electricity. So I've got, that's a microchip, same as you'd find in, it actually went in focus then.
Only for a second.
But
USB-C, is it?
Yeah, it's same kind that you'd find in a PS4 controller for recharging battery.
Yeah.
That's my battery. And then I've got a distributor somewhere that has also disappeared up my wazoo somewhere. Everything's vanished. I don't know how. I mean, I keep my workspace so tidy.
Yeah.
Why it is, I can never find anything.
Perfectly organised to me.
Yeah. See, I could tidy it up a bit. Hang on. Okay, I'm done. Yeah. So
excellent. Right, we're going to very quickly catch up with chat, and then we're going to hand over to Nat. So, first and foremost, Monkey is saying that was an impressive gurn. I think that was Malcolm's. I think that might be a gurn. That might be what it's called. And Lisa's shouting out, "Yay, Dan the man!" Indeed.
Woman of good taste.
Indeed. Indeed. And Dan, Scott's saying, I'm getting OCD just looking at your bench.
Why, it's tidy. Didn't you just say I tidy? Hang on, I'll tidy it a bit better.
There you go. Perfect.
There we go. That's tidy now.
You know them bits you can't find.
Yeah.
No, you're never going to find them now. And Lisa's just there you go. And Lisa's just confirmed that is just organised chaos.
Yeah.
Indeed. Right, that is us all caught up with chat. So, Nat, are you ready?
I am indeed.
So, I am going to hand you all over to Nat. And so, get your thinking heads on. Get ready to decipher these pictures. And let us know what you think they are. So, Nat, over to you. Are we playing the video?
Yes, please.
So, is it a thing or is it a...
It's a thing.
It's a thing. Right. So, I've got it. Here we go. We'll be right back.
It's time to guess the thing! The themabob! The themajig! The thing! Bring on the wibble!
Okay, guys. So what we're doing is I've sort of cheated a little bit. We had a leftover Guess the Thing special when we did the 48-hour build.
I don't see any problem with that.
And I can't imagine anyone having any issues with me doing a slightly nicer one. So I thought, I'll be nice one last time. I'll use one from there. And then it'll be back to business as usual next week.
Yay.
I'm ill next week.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
I'll do it just for you afterwards.
We'll wait 2 weeks.
I'll have it ready and waiting for everybody. So yes, for anyone that didn't see it when I did 48-hour, what it is 5 pictures. You have to guess what item the mascot is on. After the 5 pictures, you'll have to guess what the theme is. Usual style, in all honesty.
Cool.
Yeah, so all that toffee she just said about it being really easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's usual style.
You'll get the general gist once you see the first couple of pictures.
Cool.
And speaking of which, there we have it. So can you tell me what the mascot is on, please?
Propeller.
What's the mascot's name?
Bert.
James.
Is it James? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I see the link.
I can see the likeness.
Barely.
But oh dear. So that is definitely an aeroplane. Or is it?
I'm not sure they're going to be convinced of your easiness.
I'm going to guess it's a Polycarpov I-16.
I'm looking forward to Dan's answer.
Yeah, we get a live response. He's racking his brains now.
Come on, guys. There's 18 of you watching. Get your guesses into the chat.
Indeed. So we got a first guess in from Full Metal Monkey saying Ted of 9 being assimilated by the Borg.
Oh, I like that. That's a good answer.
Yeah. I'm going to guess that that's a big aeroplane. That's one of the motors.
Oh, Cat's making a guess.
Yep. So Stuart Tucker is in, thinking the P-47 Thunderbolt. And Mark is just highlighting the fact that he's just going for a little spin. And Scott's just confirming there, Dan, that he's trying to stop that nervous OCD eye twitch.
Well, if it's only one eye, I can even it out and show him a picture of my bedroom.
No, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Where is that going? An eye in the bedroom. That's not a good mix, Dan.
Oh, that's where he keeps his scooter.
Oh, right, gotcha.
Yeah.
And that dodgy swing.
And that dodgy swing, yeah. Yeah.
So, guys, just quickly, we've got about 45 seconds left on the timer.
5 seconds to go. Come on, people. Come on, people. And Malcolm's just saying props to whoever took the pick. Oh, dear. And Stuart Tucker saying he polished that chrome dome. Yes. You know, I have no idea.
I don't want to worry anyone, but my cat's just nicked one of me nuts.
Oh, dear.
Nick told it.
And Lisa saying he's checking the propeller. And Scott is saying, no, Dan, it's fine.
And that is time.
Time, people. So we got a few guesses. 10 of 9 being assimilated by the Borg. Shooter was with the P-47 Thunderbolt. And then some humour. There we go.
Okay, so I can... Oh, sorry, guys. After round the studio first. My apologies.
Don't
Yes,
apologise for that mistake.
So for that comment, Lewis can go first.
Just mute. I think this is an American plane, and I think it might be the Mitchell. I can't remember what B is. It's B-24 Mitchell.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Karl?
I'm thinking it's a big plane as well, but I don't know which one. So I'm going to err on the side of caution and go with what Lewis has said.
All right, no need to get so excited as someone sided with you.
Just because I don't know any other name of any other big planes, that's all.
Steve?
See, I don't think it is a big plane because it's only got actual 2 props. But I just think it's got a big cowling on the engine. Definitely American. But, no, no, I ain't got a clue.
Excuse me, bit of a cough there.
James?
I think that is what it sounds like when it starts up.
Oh, is it right? Yeah. Yeah, it didn't help me though. Do you know? I don't know. I think this is one of 2.
Hellcat.
No, it's not a Hellcat or a Wildcat.
No, Hellcat's got 3 props.
It's a two prop propeller, which is throwing me. So I think this is oh god, what do they call that?
Spitfire.
Thunderbolt.
No. It was a small two-engined aircraft, but I can't think what it's called.
Aeroplane.
Do you know what? I'm gonna go with Lewis. I think Lewis is right.
Okay, right. Buckle yourselves in. Come on, Dan. What's your guess?
I think it's a naughty toy by Anne Summers. And looking at that terrified look in the teddy bear's eyes, I don't think he likes being up there. Yeah.
You just said it next to your swing in the catalogue, didn't you?
We're in the Anne Summers special of 1992.
I think you're muddling it up with the Ann Summers chrome butt plug.
Well, what you choose to buy from the catalogue,
Oh, dear me.
We've got a late guest coming from Full Metal Monkey, saying, "I know I'm late, but serious guess an SNJ4."
Ooh.
Okay, so let's reveal it is a beach expediter.
That's
even
what
heard
it's
of it.
called.
Christ, that butt plug's gonna tear your ass to bits.
Especially if they start that prop up.
No. Yeah, that is what I thought it was. But no. I'm not saying nothing, Dan. You're not going to get me.
I've never even heard of a beach expediter before. There you go. Learn something new every day. Nice one, Nat.
Okay, so next one.
Easy, she said. There'll be no problem. It's a nice one, she said.
Yes, that's what I said, wasn't it? Oh, dude.
In my defense, I didn't actually do anything to the pictures. I've just put it together.
Weak excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Stop scowling at me, Lewis.
Is it what the teddy's sitting on, or is it the thing in the background?
No, that much I'm not telling you.
Okay.
Malcolm's got it.
A 2-minute timer started.
So Malcolm's saying easy. In what world?
Am I the only one who's thinking that teddy bear might have crapped itself?
Yes.
I might be looking too closely between the legs there.
Yeah.
To be honest, Dan, that's the one thing I didn't think you'd say. I thought you would comment about the fact it's different on one side to the other.
Yes. Yes. So our first serious guess in from Stuart Tucker saying the arrestor hook.
Of what though?
Yes.
So
it's not a specific thing. It's whatever he's sitting on. So it's not necessarily a plane or anything else. It could be absolutely anything.
Could be anything.
Yeah. So it may not be a plane. Maybe something that's used on a plane or a tank.
This is remember.
But it does look like an air museum, so I'm going to guess it's something to do with aeroplanes.
Okay. Last 40 seconds, guys, for guesses.
Yeah. Stuart Tucker saying he couldn't say what plane. So Malcolm Charles is saying what teddy bear. And Dan, Scott's just come saying yes, Dan. Yes, you are. Definitely the only one thinking about it. And Lisa's saying he's looking for a seesaw partner. Oh, I've no idea what that is.
Not been on a seesaw for about a week.
Okay, and that is time.
Was that the last time you were forcibly removed from the play park?
No, not that time. It was last time was Nat's birthday.
So time's up, folks. Stuart's got a quick guess in there saying a giant stick of rock. Cool. Okay,
so Karl, we'll start with you first this time.
I have absolutely no idea. It could be anything from a trolley handle to a probe coming out of a plane. So no idea.
Steve.
I think it's at first I thought an arresting hook, but you'd see more of the plane if it was a bit a different angle. I think it's a refueling probe.
James.
I think this is a part of an F-86.
Okie Dan.
I think it's a terrified teddy bear next to a vintage condom.
I thought you could go somewhere else then.
One of those you used to have to wash out, Dan.
Yeah, it's a reusable. It used to be reusable. I'm sure they were reusable.
A green condom.
Like crisp packet.
Moving on. Lewis.
I think this is a guardrail or a keep back rail around a helicopter.
Oh, okay. So Malcolm's in with the late guess as well, saying a MiG-21 Pitot. There we go.
So I shall put you out of your misery.
Please do.
A Canadian. I can't see what it's saying there.
CT-114 Tutor.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's one of the,
to me.
it is a probe coming out of the front of the wing. Nice.
It's even got a red tip.
Just keep reminding myself we have missed him. We have missed him.
Do I have I've got to ask, but do I take it that whatever is meant to be covering it has slightly fallen off? Or is that just the way the picture looks?
It's not been rolled on properly.
I think it's
Stuart took he's saying he did go somewhere else. And Mark says a pole dancing bear. Nice one, Nat.
Okay, here's the next one.
really.
I'm so glad you went easy.
I'm just thinking I need to get in touch with whoever took these photos, James, because I'm going to use them for inspiration for future episodes.
That's what scares me.
Full Metal Monkey is saying safety first and all that. Sometimes they have a habit of falling off. Sorry, coming off. Yeah. Oh, God, what the...
And if you don't try, not in the end.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to set a 2-minute timer.
You could set a 20-minute timer. I still won't guess that.
It's definitely an aeroplane. Or is it the rear wing from an F1 car? So, first serious guess in, saying the yellow submarine. And Stuart's in with a beach steerman. idea. Malcolm's asking, is it a yellow gnat? Gnat.
I quite like that one.
See what he did there.
I see what he did there. So we've got 17 watching, folks. Come on, get your guesses in. What do you think that is? Not that any of us have got a single clue, but that's nothing new there.
Last 20 seconds.
Ooh. And Mark is saying a bear on a JCB. Oh, could be. Or it could be a caterpillar, because they're yellow as well, aren't they? And there we go, time's up. Dominic just in time there with a T6G Texan.
Wow.
Stuart Tuck saying those big yellow flaps should give it away, but I'm clueless.
Leave it for Dan. Leave it for Dan.
A massive banana. Cool. Over to you, Nat.
Okay, thank you. So this time we shall start with Steve.
Oh, come on, Steve. Help us all out.
The only thing I could, a mohawk, but I don't think that's right.
A mohawk.
James.
I don't know is the honest answer, but there's a couple of really good guesses in the chat.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to go with the Texan.
Dan.
It's Exhibit A of the naughty teddy bear fiddling with some big flappy bits.
Lewis.
We have missed him.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We have missed him.
I think,
oh God.
Now I could cheat and like go with everyone in the chat.
What?
Because I have no idea. But I'm going to have a guess at a Sea King.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, what was that?
A Sea King.
Oh.
Good job I'm sitting down for that one, Lewis.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a little bit of knowledge.
Uh-huh.
I've seen it in a magazine. It was yellow.
And Karl.
Again, I have absolutely no idea, so I'm going to go with chat, I think, and go with that T6G Texan, also known as the SNJ4.
There is a private message there, but keep it private. There's another guessing. Mark Shellard is just highlighting the fact that he's not very good at camouflage. No, that's
the bear.
The bear.
That's why the bear's eyes are so open. He's like, oh, got the wrong suit on.
Yeah. I knew I should have gone yellow.
He would have failed at hide and seek.
Well, his brother's hide and seek champion. They're still looking for him.
Okay, are we ready?
We are, yes. Put us out of a misery, please, Nat.
It is the de Havilland Canada chipmunk.
Damn.
And Airfixer just released one of them and all.
I would never get that in a million years, even if you showed me the whole picture. Well, there you go. Chipmunk. So I don't think anybody's got one right yet, have they?
No.
No. Come on, folks. Nat's winning. Can't have that. Echo.
Okay, and here we go for your next one.
Oh, got this one. This is easy.
Yeah, look at that.
What the hell?
Look, the tyre gives it away.
I have no idea.
No idea what at all.
The 2-minute timer has started.
Oh, come on, folks. Get them guesses in. Full Metal Monkey saying the bear looks tired. He does actually. And Marco said, could you all see minions there too? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No. I think you've got everyone in chat stumped as well on this one, Nat. No guesses yet.
We're down to the last minute.
A minute to win it. Very special prize if someone gets this one right. Yeah, it looks like Mark is just confirming that, Nat, you're really making this difficult. Oh. Stuart Tucker's gone for a guess with a gyrocopter. It's a bit high off the ground for a gyrocopter.
Last 20 seconds. There we have it.
Oh, a couple of guesses in right on the bell there. So Full Metal Monkey's going with the P51 Mustang. Malcolm Childs has gone with the Pitts S2. And Stuart Tucker's gone for the Texan again. So there we go. Over to you now.
Thanking you. James, you're first.
I'm going to go for a stab in the dark. And I think this is a CJ6.
A what?
The CJ6. A Nangchang.
Oh, okay.
Dan the man.
I think it's a 1962 Mark II motorized wheelbarrow.
I thought it was actually going all serious then.
It looks more like the 1970s version, Dan.
Oh, you might be right. You might be right.
Yeah.
I mean, they did have that red bit that they added in.
That's what I'm saying. Look at that rear prop there.
Ooh, it's a tricky one.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of resenting being accused of being a serious.
How dare they?
No. The pure impotence of it.
Impotence? Well, there's no need to bring me into it.
Oh, Lewis, rescue me. What is it?
Really?
I can dream.
That's about all you can do. I'm going to go with James because I haven't got a foggiest. Don't ask me what he said because I have no idea.
I know it started with C, but that's about it.
I'm going with James. It starts with C.
Okay. Karl.
No idea. None what? No. I know it's an aeroplane bit.
Steve.
I ain't got a foggiest.
That's a tough one. Like,
Not a freaking clue.
Sorry, Steve, I can barely hear you.
I haven't got foggiest, not a freaking clue.
Thank you.
Wow. Please put us out of a misery, Nat.
Oh, would you believe that?
Did we get it right, James?
Yeah, it began with C. Nang Chang.
How on earth did you get that?
Just, it's very distinct.
Okay.
I just read with Master.
I love the colouring on it.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful scheme.
And your final picture.
Jesus.
Oh dear. I don't think that's the teddy bear's name, in fairness.
Thought it was James.
We go with James, yeah.
2 minutes have started.
God, that's harsh.
So this is your last picture before we go full throttle to the theme.
Yeah, don't forget the theme, guys.
Oh dear. You'll have to quickly run through them at the end just to remind us, because I can't remember what the last one was.
Like that's going to help.
It began with C, the last one.
Began with C, yeah. Nanchang began with C.
Are we guessing where the teddy bear is?
On an airplane.
It's on
To like the theme.
You just guess it could be anything. It could be where he is. It could be the vehicles themselves if they tie together. It could be anything. I'm married to you. I'm definitely going to give you no clues, am I?
Well, I think I know roughly where they've been taken.
Okay. So it could be the theme or it could be the vehicles.
Do you know what, guys? I think I might have this one. I might be on a roll.
No. Last 30 seconds.
So Stuart Tucker's in with air brake from a MiG-15. And Full Metal Monkey saw that last one. Saw Ang, and I thought I got it then.
Air brake might be a good clue. Might not be.
Air brakes.
Oh, nice time.
Oh, time's up, folks. So, yeah, not many guesses again for this one. Look, Malcolm's in with a late one there, saying the P-47.
Ooh.
So, over to you, Nat.
Okay, so we're going to start with Dan.
I think it's a vintage rectal thermometer.
I'm stunned for words. Lewis.
Is that in that catalogue?
Could be. It depends on how long you've been subscribed, James.
I gotcha. Okay.
Lewis.
I agree with James.
Are you doing it sidekick now?
No, he just said that he thinks he got this one, so I'm agreeing with James.
Okay. Karl.
I was going to go with Dan.
I'm going with Dan.
I really know.
Steve.
I just see for. Oh dear. If this helps you, Steve, Full Metal Monkeys just said, Rexall, what scale is the bear?
2-to-1 scale.
Oh God.
So we've got another late guess in saying the Lovchkin LA7. Mark is saying he's looking so happy, enjoying the vibrations.
I haven't got a. Yeah.
Stephen, I'm glad I didn't go with Steve.
No.
Right, James, put us out of our misery. What is it?
Well, I'm going to revert back to a previous guess. I think this is the F86.
No. With that colour scheme.
Yeah.
Okay. So no more guesses in the chat, Nat. So please put us out of our misery.
It's a North American F-86 Sabre.
Oh,
Did we not get that one, James?
we did, yeah.
That's what James said, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well done, Lewis.
Yeah, well done, Lewis.
Yeah.
Got 2 there, Lewis. Nice one. He actually tied with James.
Lucky guesses.
Definitely a momentous occasion.
The good news is there's another one that tells us who's the winner, but never mind.
Okay, so would you like me to have a flick back through before I set the timer?
Yes, please. Yeah, no, you can set the timer and then have a flick through. So
we had the Beach Expediter.
Okay.
The Canadian C1
CT114.
Thank you. We had that one. The Chipmunk. The Nanchang. And the Sabre. No. And a minute and a half left.
So plenty of you still watching. Get your guesses in. What do you think the theme is?
So, Full Metal Monkeys in with the first guess, saying Canadian planes.
Ooh.
And Stuart saying the link is the Teddy. Malcolm was just asking, is the theme how to get kicked out of a museum? Oi, what are you doing? Run!
Get off that plane! Can I have my teddy bear back?
So Josh is saying it's more than likely the Canadian Warplane Heritage Museum.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. And Stuart took us in with a guess, the Korean War. And there we go, folks. Time is up. So a few guesses in chat now. That's about it. So over to you.
Okay, so this time I'm going to start with yourself, Karl.
No idea.
You know why I skipped you.
Absolutely no idea. No, I can't even remember what the planes are now. And you've been through them twice.
There's a Sabre and Nanchang.
I saw the Sabre, Nanchang. Something about a beach.
Beach Expediter.
That's the one.
There's a Chipmunk.
Chipmunk. No. No idea.
Steve.
I think they're all pictures taken at the North American Air Museum. That's about it. That's all I got.
Dan.
I think the theme is the militant wing of the Teddy Bear's Picnic.
I like that guess.
It's a good guess.
It is a good guess.
James.
I think it's the Teddy Bear Fleet Air Arm.
Lewis.
Right, I've got 2 guesses.
You only had one.
What's that? Dan and James?
Unfortunately not. So my first thought was, because Nat said that she hadn't done anything with these pictures. So I know how much the Dutch like to tease us. So I thought it was them that had made it all up, and I thought it was somewhere in the Netherlands, somewhere like Newark Air Museum. But that being said,
I hate you.
It is, because Nat has dropped the clanger, it is the Canadian Warplane Heritage Museum.
What's her clangers got to do with it?
Let's just
They
say
knocked a bit.
I'm going to put my head in a black box so we can't see my facial reactions.
I can just get you a paper bag if you want. Or borrow Dan's mask. He's got one of them leather ones.
So we do got another guess here saying theme Operation Cottage.
Ooh.
And the right to bear arms or arm bears.
Okay, so I can reveal it is in fact the Canadian Warplane Heritage Museum.
Celebrating 50 years. There we go. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
To anyone that guessed that right and didn't cheat, well done.
Yeah.
So yes, a massive well done to Joe.
Yes, Joe got that one. Yeah. Bang on. Joe wins all the prizes.
Yeah. Please make sure you talk to your postman and look out for that bag of nothing that won't be sent to you.
Yeah. It should arrive with you never.
Yeah.
Well done, Joe. So all honours to Joe this week. Right, so we've been on the go for almost 2.5 hours. So still 16 people watching. It must be slightly mad.
Must have fallen asleep.
Yes. So yeah, we are going to wrap it up. So we'll quickly go around, see what everyone's managed to get done, if anything. And we will start with. We'll start in reverse order. We will start with Dan. Oh, look.
I've managed to find all my bits, so you can see the wheelbase.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm aiming for it to be 6-wheel drive.
Yeah.
If I pick it up, it's just going to fall to bits.
Uh-huh.
If I switch over to the display, it'll do a weird thing, and then I should be able to show you on things.
Your ideas.
Yeah, you got in the center of the bat missile that I'm using a picture, side-on picture to get the shape of the arch. You got a single slot that I should be able to slot the bit that holds the 2 bars in place straight through.
Yeah.
And have it connected to this. And then these wheels aren't for printing, they're just there for
scale.
But then it should be roughly here that the actual bat missile ends. Then I'll start building up on top of this, you know, like a bat wing, like on the 89 version.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be making something similar for the front wheel. But I want to take about 60,000 pictures of this bat missile to get all the bits.
Cool. Awesome.
Try switching back to a normal. Ooh, what's that?
I don't know. What is it?
Normal?
Ooh, it's in room with me.
Everyone stare at Dan, make him really uncomfortable. Cheers for that, Dan. So, Steve, are you still there?
Yeah, still there.
So, what have you managed to get done, if anything?
It's just not quite deal. I'm still constructing it. This is going to have to be painted in sections, so there's bits to go around there. But if I put them on, you're going to cover up here.
Right. Yeah.
And so I need to prime this and paint it first, and then. So basically, I've been just putting stuff on cocktail sticks.
Yeah, getting the bits ready.
Priming and painting. And this is just like put on.
Yeah.
For now, just to get the idea. But
cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Looking good.
Thank you.
Looking real good. And Lewis.
Hello.
Hello.
I have. Sorry. I've got all the portholes drilled out.
Nice.
Not that you'll be able to tell. Because,
yeah, you can see them.
Yeah, but I'm not going to light it or anything because there's no light shown from these ships. So I've sort of drilled them out for no reason. But anyhow, I've got the propeller shaft housings glued in place, all but one. Then I'm going to get the shafts done, propellers put on the end, but I'm going to take them out and paint them separately. And all of this will be painted the hull red colour. And then I'll move on to the turret. And just to make your day, Karl, there is some lovely photo etch to go on the turrets as well.
Nice. Looking forward to seeing it.
I'm sending it over to you to do.
Well, I wouldn't do that. And Nat.
Not got very far. Just been touching up the yellow base, especially on his arms, and I've also started doing a first base with the black.
Nice. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Very good.
Cool. Looking forward to seeing more. Thank you very much for sharing. And what was that? You didn't just drop that model, did you?
Can I have the blue, please?
One of his things come off his back.
All right. I thought you dropped it.
No, not this. I've only done that once. I was sanding it and his leg come off.
Give me bumming heart palpitations, man. And James, I see you've got your military formation almost sorted there.
They're all parked up on just a little man's going around and giving them all tickets because they've not paid for the parking.
Yeah.
Going to do that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can rescue from the donation. There are a few turrets missing, unfortunately, and a few turrets over. So I've got some, bit of a shame, really. But
spares.
Okay. But
battlefield damage.
Yeah. I'll stick them all in what there is. We've got some missiles that are meant to go on one of the things. I think this one here, but I can't quite figure out how they go on. So
right,
there is no sticky down bit. So I assume there is a bit missing. Because there is one with a sticky down bit, but it's so fat I can't understand quite how it works. So yeah, but it's certainly some stuff to play with. Obviously, all of these are bare metal, and all of these that have been painted have got to be stripped back to bare metal. And then once that's done, they can go off, and someone can have some enjoyment out of them.
Awesome. Cool. Okay, so myself, all as I've managed to get done is mask up these two windows here. So that's pretty much it. So a bit of a pain in the backside because these are actually shaped windows. They've got like a lump in the middle there, so they were a little bit awkward. But they're done now. So masking ready for painting. And that is pretty much all I did. So next masking up will be the windshield. So, yeah, that will be next time, probably. So yeah, that is us all caught up with what we've been up to. Just very quickly catch up with any chat that's been left. And Format Monkey saying, I'm glad he said a paper bag, not the paper bag. And Joe McCaslin has admitted that he cheated. He took the rarest aircraft, Googled it, and came up with the right picture. There we go.
That's not cheating, because if you want to put the correct answer in, I wouldn't have got it right as well.
True.
So, and Monkey saying that yellow is looking nice on that Wraith Knight. I do like the yellow themed Eldar.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it does look good.
It does. Looks really, really nice. So that is us all done for this week, folks. So unfortunately, I am working next week, so I won't be here. So I'm not sure who will be hosting next week, if anybody. It'll either be
Steve.
I think it might very well be. Yeah. So that is it. I do believe that if you're still wanting something to watch, that Ross is on. So Scale Model Ninja, he's gone live a half an hour ago. So head on over, give him some support. And we will see you all next week.
Next
or
week.
the week after. So
Indeed. Next week.
bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow.